Trailblazers keep credos in mind. One, stop staying within the lines. Two, we always align. Three, even if we don't get the upper hand, we'll fight for right. Four, never care and report hindsight. Five, let us light the night. Six, even when there are wills within wills, go ahead, get it pulverized.
Hey guys, this is Raven Sleep from the future, and you're probably wondering why I'm in Hotaru's secret area. So, apparently once you beat 2.0 and come back to the same spot where you saw the shooting stars with Hotaru, you get a few items, like this little note, a sticker of Firefly, and this small interaction in the railing over here. The arbitration deck was a breathtaking view. You can almost see the entire dreamscape at a glance. It's not an easy place to find. The person who introduced it to you truly values your friendship by sharing this view. You think to the times you spent with her, all those cherished memories, but one you'll never forget was the complex world of emotions when she first revealed her identity to you. Was her past identity all just a ruse? Were those tears when she got stabbed all just act? Is that being that thing which fought while being covered in heated flames who she really is? Doubt and confusion leaves you disembodied. After all, the line between what's real and what's false in this dreamscape is far more blurred than it seems. Gazing up at those tall towers before you, you lose yourself deep in contemplation. Between the sky and you, aww. Happy and sad year, I'm not surprised. And then what is my achievement? Revisit the secret place alone. Return to Firefly's secret base after everything has been concluded. Man, I'm gonna miss Firefly, even though I use all our money to buy food from that one vendor in Penacony. But who knows? Maybe you might see her in the near future in some form or fashion. But for that, let's get back to our regular schedule recording. Hi guys, this is Ravensleep45 and welcome back to Honkai Star Rail patch 2.1, Into the Yawning Chasm. And today we'll be continuing on with the Trailblazer continuance. But before we do just that, I do like to mention that I did my summoning video for Acheron and I lost by 50-50 to Yangqing, yay! Although it's not really a bad thing because Yangqing, he's good, but the thing is with him, you need to keep his sync skill activated, but in order to do that, he's not supposed to get hit in any way, so if he gets hit, his ability falls off and he loses damage, so yikes. I kinda wish they change his skill so that way he's even better to use, but who knows, maybe they might give him a planet spear or even a relic to help him with that, but I highly doubt it. But with me losing my 50-50, I decided to test my luck on rolling on her Lightcone banner and getting her signature Lightcone and maybe getting more copies for Good Night Sleep well, but unfortunately, I lost my 75-25 to a Japar Lightcone, for which it isn't really a bad thing because I can still use this on my Trailblazer or maybe for my March 7th if I really wanted to, but the fact still remains is that I still lost my 75-25 to a non-write-up Lightcone, which really stings. But at least on the brighter side, I managed to get more copies to S5 my Good Night Sleep well, so at least in the end of the day, I still managed to get something that I really wanted. But overall, I got what I wanted. So speaking of Akron, I got her to level 80, her trace is at 888. As for her relics, it's still in a working progress because one, this is all hand-me-downs from Dr. Ratio when I was farming for him, so this is just temporary stuff. For the Planet Spear, I didn't farm the new World 9 yet, so I don't have any of the Planet Spear for her, so this is going to be for now until I can finally farm for her Planet Spear, which is probably after this recording, so I might not use her on the story content, so I'll stick with my good old Kafka with the S5 Good Night Sleep Well, which is like the best in slot for Kafka if you don't have her signature light cone. Alright, so with that out of the way, let us continue with the 2.1 story. And speaking of her 2.1 story, I wonder if Robin's actually dead because during the 2.1 livestream, Aventurine did say that Robin's dead, so maybe she's really dead, but that's kind of sad if she is because she seems like a good person. So maybe she's still alive? I don't know. We have to continue with the story to find out. Alright, Aventurine. I know I declined your offer initially, but I guess I have to accept it?
僕もこの光景を目の当たりにしたときは君と同じような顔になったよ。
Sure, Aventurine.
でも見間違いじゃない。死んだのはあの名だたる歌手のロビンだ。
But how is that possible? Could Robin actually be, dead?
一応言っておくけど、この件と僕は無関係だ。僕は不運にも現場に居合わせてしまっただけ。それはファミリーが証明してくれる。信じられないなら、ハウンド家の人間に聞いてみるといい。彼らは僕やカンパニーのことを嫌ってるから、絶対に嘘は言わないよ。
Are you sure you're just a unlucky bystander in all this, Aventurine? Because I highly doubt it. But then again, we could just ask the Bloodhound family to contest if he's actually telling the truth or not.
ここだって事件が起きた現場じゃない。僕が君に見せているのは記憶の一部。最も単純な光塩水の表現技術だ。ガーデン・オブ・リコレクションの承認を受け、カンパニーが所有しているね。
Alright, so at least we know the crime didn't happen here because he just showed us an after image of a light cone. But if that's the case, then how did he gain access to all this?
ここまで来ても、君は巡回レンジャーが無関係だと思うかい？
Well, I didn't really consider it at first, though.
ピノコニーははっきりと約束してる。ファミリーが作った美しい夢の中では、すべての人の安全を保証する。危険に遭遇した人がいたら、強制的に目覚めさせて、現実世界に戻れるようにするってね。
Well, Aventurine, that is a very good system and all, but how can we be sure it is being effectively used 100% of the time? Because we can never be sure if one person had a traumatic dream and has to be forcibly awoken from it.
彼らはどうしてそんな約束ができるのか。それはその約束の裏に調和の庇護があるからだ。ファミリーのドリームメーカーたちは思考を一つにつなぎ合わせ、破られることのない堅固な防衛線を築いてる。
Yep, I have a first-hand experience with that before coming to Penacony.
その防衛線を突破して無境の中で死を作り出すなんて、ファミリーの許可がなければメモキーパーですら不可能だ。
Yeah, the same death that killed Firefly in the Dreamscape.
じゃあ誰ならできるのか。そんなの彼女しかいない。 あの巡回レンジャーを自称する女性、他人になりすました招かれざる客、正体を隠した司令。
You say that she's the imposter and all this, but I don't know about that. There's something about him he's not telling us.
アフリートが死んだのは間違いないだろうし、ロビンの彼女の惨状も見ての通りだ。さて、次の犠牲者になるのは誰かな？
Well, this is really hard to take in, which is very understandable. This is just one side of the story, and then the third one, if this is the case, I can't trust anyone at this rate. I think I'll go with the second one. Like, this is just one side of the story. I'm pretty sure Akron has hers.
大丈夫。君は自分で判断すればいい。信頼を築くには時間がかかるからね。僕は喜んで待とう。
Which is the case, how long you will wait for my response?
ただ、君にも知っておいてもらいたかったんだ。その遺産とやらをめぐり、今ピノコニーでは水面下で妙な動きがあって、誰もがよからぬことを考えているってことを。くれぐれも立ち位置を間違えちゃいけない。僕が君だったら黄泉とは確実に距離を置く。何しろ影に隠れた怪物に比べれば表に出ている計略の方がよっぽどマシだからね。そう思わないかい？
Sure, Aventurine.
でも表に出ている計略の裏にさらに深い陰謀がないなんて誰が言い切れるのかしら。
メモキーパー、僕たちの取引はとっくに終わっていると思うけど。
アベンチュリンさんの言っていることは事実で、この記憶も真実。歪曲や付け足しは一切ないわ。
Well, at least I know he's actually telling the truth.
カンパニーはガーデンと違って記憶にできることはかなり限られてるからね。それについては君もよく分かっているはずだ。マイフレンド、回りくどい話はやめて単刀直入に言おう。僕は個人的に請求列車と協力したい。
So you want to cooperate with the Astral Express, but why though? And if so, what's it in for us for helping you out?
前から言っているように、僕は遺産の争奪戦には興味がない。ピノコニーに来たのはあくまで仕事のため。僕はカンパニーのために失われた財産を取り戻したいんだ。わかるだろ？つまり辺境の監獄の所有権さ。
Wait a second. So you want to take ownership of the Frontier Prison, which is currently the resort that belongs to the family, but how are you going to relinquish ownership from the family to the IPC?
挽回のガンのおかげでこいつはすっかり不良債権になっちゃってね。
Stellaron.
カンパニーは何度も交渉しようとしたんだけど、ファミリーは取り付く島もなかった。
Honestly, I'm not surprised because, you know, the IPC is just a scumbag in the universe.
あの連中は君が想像してるより手強い。今まで死の存在を隠蔽できてたんだから。今回だってきっとロビンの死を隠し通してみせるだろう。
Well, Aventurine, I know you had hard dealings with the family, not to mention their hushing the existence of death, not to mention potentially covering up the death of Robin herself, which is something I didn't think they'll go to great lengths, but if they're doing this to keep all the information in-house to prevent mass chaos and Penacony, then I guess it is a good reason, but still, I don't know what else they're capable of.
このまま静かに泡となって消え、 最後まで誰にも知られることがない。そんなの不公平だろ。だからマイフレンド、君の助けが必要なんだ。
Alright, but what kind of help? I got something on right now, but to be honest, Aventurine, I cannot trust you one bit.
大丈夫。無理強いするつもりはないからね。それに、僕が求めてるものは決して多くはない。まずは、僕の話を最後まで聞いてくれないか？僕の目標は一つだけだ。ファミリーは高い壁に覆われている。それを崩そうとするなら、先にいくつかのほころびを作らなくちゃいけない。ほころびが生じれば、カンパニーにも取れる手段がある。
Plenty of means, you say.
今がチャンスなんだ。ロビンの死の真相を明らかにできれば、死者に安らぎを与えられるだけじゃなく、交渉のチップも手に入って、ファミリーをテーブルにつかせられる。
A means to force their hand in all this, you're saying.
僕がピノコニーの各地で調査を行い、幅広く交流してきたのは、この瞬間のためなんだよ。この悪い知らせはファミリーにとってとても不利なものだから、きっと外部の人間、特にカンパニーの介入を全力で阻止しようとしてくるだろう。でもきっといくつかの派閥は例外になる。それこそが君たちを必要とする理由だよ。請求列車の名声は広く轟いているから、調和も君たちには公正な評価を与えるはずだ。君たちは真相を明らかにして正義を貫ける。僕はカンパニーの仕事を全うできる。これぞウィンウィンってやつさ。
More like win-win on your side and all this. You want to take the advantage of the family to trust us? The nameless word will never associate with the IPC. A decision like this is way above my pay grade. What to choose among all this? I don't like the first one. The third one, maybe. The second one really speaks me, so I think I'll go with the second one. The nameless will never associate with the IPC.
急いで答えを出す必要はないよ。一旦仲間のところに戻って彼らと相談してみるといい。あのナビゲーターのお姉さんは聡明だから、きっとこの取引の価値を分かってくれるはずだ。はい、僕の連絡先を渡しておくから、結論が出たら教えてくれ。
Okay, well, thanks for the contact information, Aventurine.
ああ、それからこれも持って行って。調査を進めるにはどうしたって資金が必要になるだろう。ほら、遠慮しないで受け取ってくれ。
Wait a minute, hold on a sec. Is this the same amount of credits that he would have given to me if I talked to him in the lobby before going into the story?
じゃあまたね。君たちと一緒に死の真相を明らかにできることを心から楽しみにしているよ。
アベンチュリン、言うだけ言って言っちゃった。確かに無理強いする気はないみたいだけど、なんか
Yeah, something about this doesn't seem right, especially Aventurine asking the Astral Express for cooperation.
この後はどうするつもりなの？
Well, since we just finished talking with Aventurine, I guess it's high time to go back to the real world and talk to Himiko and the rest.
ブラックスワンはどう思ってるんだろう。
Nice! 5,000 credits! Thank you, Aventurine. And I'm guessing it's this exact same amount if you would have gotten if you talked to him in the lobby, but, well, at least I get free shit and free money, so I am not complaining one bit. Alright, let's talk to Black Swan. Let's see what's her opinion on all of this. Even though she agreed to help with... Oh, no. Agreed to help with Aventurine.
表面的にはこの取引はあなたにデメリットはないように見える。でもアベンチュリンさんは賢い商人だから、 そんな単純な腹積もりではないでしょうね。
Exactly. Even though he wants to cooperate with the Astral Express, there has to be something he's not telling us that he doesn't want us to know.
彼はまだホタルさんのことを知らない。でもあなたの反応から何か感じ取ったのか、あえて話題を死の真相に誘導してあなたを彼の論理に巻き込もうとした。
So I guess he has to know about Firefly's demise, but why would he deliberately shift the topic to the truth of that? What are you after, Aventurine?
反応が早く、思考も論理的。あの人と組むのは危険だと言わざるを得ないわ。
Well, the Nameless cannot turn a blind eye to evil. For Firefly's sake, we must get the bottom to all of this. Or the third one, playing it safe seems to be the smarter move. And the last one, can I toss a die to let it decide for me? Well, I can possibly do that, but I know full well what I'm going to respond. For Firefly's sake, we must get the bottom to all of this.
それについては私も同意見よ。いずれにしても慎重に動きましょう。開拓の道は一つだけじゃないわ。暗い森の中で狼の群れに囲まれた時はまず自分が逃げられるようにすることが大事なの。他の問題については
alright, so let's start off with the first one. Did Death kill Robin, Black Swan?
二つの事件が同一人物の仕業だと断言するつもりはないけれど、あの大きな傷口は
A wing
あの翼
blade.
の刃によく似てる。あいつの強行の瞬間は見たことがあるでしょ。
Wait, if you say a wing blade, that could be actually Akron that killed Robin. Maybe Aventurine was right about all this, but I'm still gonna give Akron the benefit of the doubt.
それに無境の中で誰かを死に至らしめる可能性があるものなんて現時点では他にいないわ。
Alright, so do you think this is connected to Akron to any way?
悪いけどその質問には答えられないわ。あのレンジャーはあまりにも謎めいているから誰も結論なんて出せないんじゃないかしら。
Alrighty then.
でも間違いなく
She's the most special guest in this banquet?
最も特別な客人でしょうね。さっきアベンチュリンさんが言ったように彼女と距離を置くに越したことはないわ。
Alright. So, last question. Have you noticed anything unusual of late?
ごく短い時間に相次いで2人の犠牲者が出た。そのこと自体が異常すぎるわ。
Well, if you put it that way, it is very unusual to have two victims appearing one after the other in the short time span.
考えられる可能性は2つ。一つはピノコニーの無境の崩壊が少しずつ加速していて、それが死を異常なまでに活性化させ、ファミリーの保護も脆くなり始めているという可能性。もう一つはすべての行動が何者かの計画によるも
Planned
の
out
という
and
可能性。
executed by someone. Who could that someone be? I don't know. It could be, you know, Aventurine himself.
仮に誰かが意図的に最初に密航者を、次にファミリーのスターを狙ったのだとしたら、犯人は相当用意周到な人物なのでしょうね。
Well, with that out of the way, I don't have any other questions for you, Black Swan.
何もかもが突然すぎて私も推測することしかできないの。ここを出たら ちゃんと仲間と話した方がいいわ。
Black Swan leads you towards the chaotic dreamscape. Oh, here we are.
こっちに来て。短い道のりだけどはぐれないようにね。
Alright, sure thing, Black Swan. Alright, here we are. So, where's the exit?
ここから出られるわ。私たちもお別れの時間ね。まるで残念だけど記憶は嘘をつかないの。私たちがさっき目にしたことは全て実際に起こった現実よ。目が覚めでも怖がることもない。ただ心の選択に従えばいいの。私たちはそうやって世界を渡り歩き、様々な影を残して最後には大切な思い出を残してきたんだもの。
Yeah, ultimately we leave behind our precious memories, especially that one memory with me and Firefly in her special hideout. Ugh. Man, I really wish Firefly was still alive, even though I don't think that is the case because the story writer for Honkai 3rd that killed out Himiko is also writing the story for Star Rail, so God forgive, if he kills off Himiko and Star Rail, I'm gonna lose my shit.
ちょっと待って。
Black Swan gently touched the root of your ear, leaving a cool sensation.
はい。これは私からのささやかな選別よ。いつかあなたが記憶域の深海に飲まれ、運悪くメモキーパーの助けも得られなかったとしたら、それが私の代わりに道を示してくれるわ。
Oh, okay, so you're giving me something in case there's no memory keeper around. That'll actually come in handy if I actually need it, but I'm pretty certain I will use that in an upcoming event in the story.
私も義理や人情は大切にしているの。あなたに隠し事をしていたお詫びだと思ってちょうだい。
Well, in that case, thank you, Black Swan, for giving me something that will most likely help me in this story.
まだあの巡回レンジャーに関することで片付けないといけないことがあるの。だからここでお別れしましょう。次に会うとき、あなたがどんな面白い記憶を持ってくるのか楽しみにしているわ。
Oh, don't you worry, Akron. I have plenty of memories to share with you, so hopefully you look forward to that in our next encounter in the story. Thank you guys for watching this recording session on Honkai Star Rail patch 2.1, Into the Yawning Chasm. If you have any comments, you can put them down below the video as well. If you like this video, please click the like button. It is very much appreciated. If you're curious for future projects, you can check out my YouTube channel. If you like the content isn't uploaded there, you can probably subscribe. If not, that is alright. But if you're going to, don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notified for future videos in the near future. And as always, I have 3 projects which are continuing on my channel, which are Final Fantasy 14, Raid, Trial, MSQ, Rockets, Joggers, Minutes, Mounts, or anything that related to Final Fantasy 14. Secondly will be FGO/Honkai Star Rail for the Lost Belt missions, the Trailblazer continuings, the companion missions, and the role videos for the 2 gachas respectively. And lastly, Persona 5 The Royal. And with that, this has been Raven Sleep 45. Take care, stay safe, and have a pleasant Honkai Star day.